Hello, 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 Miss Stephanie. Hey, Sin. We, y'all, I have been waiting all day for 6 o'clock. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me make it to this point. Because when I tell you I've been waiting on this, y'all, we got so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about. So, hello, Facebook. Hey, Julie said I'm on time today. Baby, I'm so glad you're on time. We usually get started at the 5 minute mark. 5 minutes, ooh, that's a long time, but we're gonna just talk through it real quick. We're gonna talk each other through it. So let's get a little preamble. Hey, IJP. Hello, hello, everybody. Y'all, today is a fantastic news day. Hello, everybody. Hello, Brenda. Who is this? Seeing good. Hey, Sky, Lita, everybody coming in. Hello, how are you? Hey, Ronnie, Denise, hey, Britt Ivy, what's going on? Cicely, Zelina. Oh, child, I've been ready to come on here and talk to y'all all day. Y'all don't know how I wanted to. Let me say this. First of all, my aunt called me this morning and said I need to help her go and get her a new car. So she was like, I need you to be over here at 12:30. I'm getting my stuff ready. I posted the videos. Posted videos I was gonna post. I think I did what I need to do. And then I was like, okay. On my way down the steps, when I got to the bottom of the steps, I saw the thing about Stormy. I had to go back. I had to come back upstairs because I was like, I can't go nowhere until I do this video. There's no way I can leave. Baby doll boogie. We got Stormy still as a Bell Collective. We got Bell Collective coming out. We got Nene about to make an appearance. We have, I need to do the Bravo Shade Room. Oh, good. Your Verizon is good. I heard Verizon has shut down today. I saw a lot of people that was upset about Verizon shutting down today. Let me see if I have this on here. I hope I got this on here. Oh, do I not? Do I have this on here? Then the dentist is mad because Simone around here looking her up. We're going to talk about that. Oh, Lord, Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's just so much, y'all. It's so much. Hey, Miss Lacey. Hey, Dion, Tamika, Tammy, B. Johnson. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Look, y'all. So, I told you we are going to work on ourselves for 2026, and I have a therapist coming, Laura. I tried to call her, so I don't know if she's coming in yet, but when she comes in, but we're going to have to put that to the back because we got some hot topics that we got to talk about. We got 2 more minutes coming in, and we're going to start at 5 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Hey, Pamela. I need the copyright disclaimer. Everything I'm going to say today is everything not going to be alleged, but some things will be alleged. In my personal opinion, we are covered under copyright in 1976. We will be teaching. We will be criticizing today. We will be talking about it, and we're doing it all under fair use. So we're going to get into these topics. Healthcare workers. Yay! Healthcare workers, could you please put up the copyright situation for me when you get situated, when you get yourself together? Y'all, okay, we got 1 minute. We have 1 minute. Let everybody get in here for 1 minute. We got 118. Y'all, please go in and like the video. Yes, we have a therapist to come in to talk about, give us skills. Hey, Sarah. Y'all, we got 1 more day and it's Founders Day. Everybody. So, hey, Brown Sugar Babe. So excited about tonight. So excited about this conversation. I'm just waiting on these 30 seconds. Hey, Sarah Benita. Hello. Baby doll boogie. We got to get into it. I was at that dealership today. Oh, the AKA's in the building. I know that's right, baby. Tomorrow is our time to shine, honey. It is our time to shine, baby. What? I'm going to be outside tomorrow night. Hey, Francis. Hey, Francois. What's going on? I ain't see you in a minute. Honey, baby. Today is a great day. Okay. Hey, okay. Raquanek Hator. 8932. Hey, 8932. Hey, Tasha. Okay, baby, it's 5 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, what y'all want? Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you want to get started with Stormy or Nene. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to get started with Nene. Because we can do Nene real quick. Oh, there go my copyright disclaimer. Thank you so much. 1 in the chat for Stormy, 2 in the chat for Nene. 2, everybody say 2, so we can get Nene out the way, done, and 1 and done. Let's see. Let me find my photo for Nene. Hold on, child. I'm gonna have to take something down and put something back up. Let me get Nene up here. We're gonna start with Nene. That's what we're gonna start with. Okay. All right, baby. So Nene Leakes is kind of coming back to Bravo. Just a little bit. She is coming back. Nene, hey Brandy, hey June, hey Nikita, Roslyn. She said, let me head on over to the tube. Okay, Brandy. So, okay. Nene left Bravo. I think she had got on our nerves a little bit before she left, but Nene is a housewife. Nene is the housewife. Although Atlanta was not the first franchise, when Atlanta came, Nene knocked the Orange County girls out the block. Nene is number 1. Nene is the housewife of housewives. I think everybody can agree on that. Nene had some problems. She didn't get into it with Andy. She didn't get into it with Truly Original, NBC Universal. Today, she confirmed it. Andy Cohen confirmed it. Nene will be making an appearance, not back, because a lot of people feel like Nene gonna be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is not going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene will be making an appearance on the Atlanta leg of the Ultimate Girls Road Trip. Now, I was listening to On the Rocks with Jada, and I think tonight Portia is going to be on Watch What Happens Live, and I think Andy is going to announce the principal players for the Real Housewives. For the House Ultimate Road Trip. So, I think that's going to be great. Yes, just a cameo. So we're going to find out who the big play. We're going to find out who the principal players are. We're going to find out who the principal players are for the Ultimate Girls Road Trip. So they're going to let me show y'all this. Hold on. Let me share my screen. We're going to do a lot of screen sharing today. And I feel like this is a little crack in the door. I feel like this is a little crack, and Nene just gonna walk right on through it. So I hope this goes off without a hitch, because this may be her way to get back. I feel like Phaedra's way to get back was Traders. Then they said, well, okay, we're gonna try you out on Married to Medicine, and we're gonna bring you back. Now, granted, what Phaedra did was different than what Nene did, right? Because there was a time Andy Cohen said, Nene asked me not to put her name in my mouth, so I'm not putting her name in my mouth. Then today on the podcast, he was talking about it. But we're going to listen to it. I know he announced it on the podcast today. We're about to listen to it. But he only announced, and I think people need to listen to what he's saying, because he said an appearance. Hey, Clarissa. Hello, my Facebook people. So let's listen to what Andy had to say. We're going to screen share, and we're gonna get it going, child. Hold on. Let me go to Instagram. Let me go to Bravo Shade Room. And we're going to listen to what Andy said. Okay, here we go.
I saw that Nene is returning.
She's going to be making an appearance.
That is so surprising to me.
She's going to be when we go to Atlanta, she's going to be there.
You know who's going to be real happy about that?
Who?
The Queens.
Just
yeah. I mean, they love her so much.
Yeah, no, people are really happy about it. Yeah. Listen, we are
classic.
We are going to be celebrating 20 years of Housewives.
Incredible.
And it would be hard not to without her.
I can't wait to see her back on.
And so I'm happy that I'm happy about it.
When does that show air?
When does it air?
summertime?
I don't think that I can say.
Like around which season?
I don't
Spring,
think I
summer,
can say.
fall, summer?
Yeah, spring, summer,
Winter, fall.
September, spring, summer.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I will be revealing the principal cast of Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip.
Now, when you say
Girls
okay,
Trip.
so road trip, they're going
So
from town to town.
They're going from town to town.
Maybe, but I saw that
Hold
Nene
on.
is returning.
She's going to be making an appearance.
That is so surprising to me.
She's going to be.
Wait a minute,
She's
great.
going to be.
Hold on.
When we go to Atlanta,
Let me go
she's
back
going
to
to be
it.
there.
You know who's going to be real happy about that?
Let me go back to something real
The
quick.
Queens.
Going from town to town, a group of about 7 or 8 gals
RV?
is going to be going from town to town,
In what?
and then just not of your concern.
Well, it's a road trip.
Well, no,
Are they taking a rickshaw?
Just more will be revealed.
A VW
And then
bus?
there will be, in total, I think you may wind up by the end of the series seeing 60 of your housewives friends, something like that.
Woo!
Something like that. So there's going to be a lot. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. I'm really excited about this. The more all of the meetings we've had about it, I mean, we are just so excited. For those of us who've produced this show for so long,
Yeah.
we're going back
Big
to
deal.
the very beginning.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So it's going to be really good. It's going to be really positive. Going from town to town, a group of.
Okay, they're going to be going from town to town. We're going to end up seeing about 60 housewives. Let's see. Hold on, let me make sure she's not in here yet. So they're going to be, he said at the end of the thing, we'll see about 60 housewives. So Nene will be on the Atlanta leg of the tour. Now, I think he is absolutely right. I also feel like he had no choice in this matter, even if he didn't want Nene there, because you can't celebrate 20 years of housewives. And regardless what Nene called him, regardless of the lawsuit, you just can't celebrate 20 years of housewives and not have Nene there to celebrate. Y'all, let's get these likes up. We got 61 and 188 in the building. Okay, give me a second, Laura. Can you hear me? Okay, give me a second. So Laura is here. She is our therapist, and she's going to get us on the right track, but we're going to have to get into these topics. Can you hear us on the topics, Laura? Okay, good. So Nene is going to be, like I said, I don't know how this is going to show up. Is Kim going to come? Is Candy going to come? Is Kenya going to be a part of it? Right? Nene deserves her own show. So when she brings in those ratings, she needs to negotiate being back on some spinoffs like Candy did. Yeah. We hope that Nene comes back because, like I said, Nene is housewives. I don't care what they do on Potomac. I don't care what they do on Beverly Hills. I don't care what they do in New Jersey. I don't care what they do anywhere. You can't talk about no housewives without Nene Leakes being in the sentence. There's no way you can do that. Right? There's no way. So I'm just grateful. And I know Nene is grateful. And we're going to listen to what Nene has to say here in a second. She took a kind of long time, but we're going to hear her speech. So let me share this again. And let's get into Nene. Hold on.
Going to be going.
No, let's go to. Okay, here we go.
Hey, you guys. Okay. It's your girl, Nene Leakes. Okay, so where do I start? This has been a really long journey. And gosh.
Okay, Nene, come on now.
I'm
She got a filter on saying.
happy, overjoyed to say that I will be returning to Bravo. I almost can't even believe the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I know she happy.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. First, I have to thank a lot of people here. I want to thank Francis Burke Andy Cohen, so many executives behind the scenes who have worked to make this happen. So many people that have continued to throw my name in the ring over and over again.
Yes.
Thank you to everybody over at Bravo. Thank you to all the people over at Truly Original. Thank you to Shed. Thank you to the producers on the ground who are calling and texting me and wanting this to be an amazing thing. I'm so happy to do it. I'm so happy to do it for you guys. Thank you, Darren Ward, for talking me through everything when we talked a few weeks ago and cried on the phone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have to thank some of the housewives that I know that have continuously kept my name, being said behind the scenes. Portia Williams. Yeah, thank you so much. You know how I feel about you. You're my little sister. Thank you. I appreciate everything. Phaedra Parks. Thank you so much, Phaedra, for keeping my name going. And all of you guys and all of you ladies who constantly say my name and keep my name out in the ring, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for it. I'm just doggone excited to do this. I'm excited to see all of you girls.
Hi, Candace.
It's going to be a time. It's going to be a time.
Okay, that's enough. So Nene is back. She thanked Portia, Phaedra. She thanked everybody who kept her name in the circle, because people realized that maybe after the last 2 seasons in the Sweet 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it just was not the same. And maybe we don't know what Nene we get. We got a new improved Nene. She may be coming in here walking on eggshells, and she may come in here and blow it, out the water. But whatever it is, I think we will be happy to see her on there. Now, what I'm going to say is I'm happy to see Nene back in any capacity. Although she will not be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And as she said, she's coming back to Bravo. She's going to make an appearance. So I'm sure the Atlanta leg, I think they could do a whole show just in Atlanta. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to do like Atlanta and then another franchise together on the thing. I don't know if they're going to meet her for dinner. I don't know if they're going to meet Candy, Kenya, all the housewives for dinner. I don't know how that's going to be. They could have a reunion. I don't know. But whatever it is, I think that it's going to be great. And I think having Nene back is always a good thing. And today, Nene had made a post, and she was very thankful. And Andy Cohen came under the post, and he said, we could not do this without you. And he knows that, because if you set out on a trip to go to all these places with these girls and not Nene's face show up in the building, and you're celebrating 20 years of Housewives, that would have been a problem. That would have been a problem. I could see people stop watching, period. Like if everybody said we're not watching any Housewives for the year of 2026, I could see people doing that. I think she's extremely humble, TAC. I think she is extremely humble for this. And I also feel like Nene is not, I think Nene is good as a housewife. Nene is good at, reading a call sheet. Where do I have to be? And she turn it on. I don't think Nene is good, like as far as, how that YouTube she had when she was in the bed and she trying to talk to us. I couldn't watch that. And also even her podcast, I thought her podcast was good, but she can't keep it up. Nene is not that kind of person. Nene is a person that we need on our TV, throwing this shade, giving us these one-liners. That's what we need for Nene. So I'm happy. Hey, Just the Jersey girl. She is fantastic. So I hope they let her. I'm sure they're gonna let her be her authentic self. I don't think there's anything else she could do. You know what I mean? As far as coming on the show, like I don't know what this means. Hey, Erling, I don't know what this means. I don't know if it's like we're gonna see the. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all this. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me share this so y'all can see this, so you can know what they're talking about. So this is what is going on right here. So Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip gets the cast. So there are going to be 7 girls. There are going to be 7 girls. So I feel like Portia is one. I feel like probably Tamara Judge. Maybe Sonia. I would love to see Sonia on this. And Luann. Maybe Teresa Giudice. Who else from Atlanta? Who else from Atlanta? Cynthia could be on here. I don't know who's going to be on this bus. The main cast of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip will be revealed tonight on Watch What Happens Live. Who do you think will be the show? Who will be on the show as main cast members? So I'm definitely watching that tonight, so we can talk about that, because I'm excited to see who the main cast members are going to be. So I think a lot of people was like, well, Nene coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. No, they finished filming. Nene won't be on the show, but she will be making an appearance on this Housewives road trip. Kempire already knows it's Vicky, Luann, Kyle, Giselle. Well, I'm just gonna wait until I hear Andy tonight, because he said he's doing it tonight, so I'll wait on Andy. Because I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just thinking I could see they always bring Kyle and they always bring Giselle. Like, why is Giselle on there? She is so dried up. We're sick of looking at her. She is currently on television. I'm sick of Giselle. I'm sorry. That was too much. I'm sorry. My bad. Let me back it up. Okay. So that's that. Okay. We got that out of the way. Okay. That's it. That's it. So tonight on Watch What Happens Live, we will see the same. We will see the cast members, the 7 ladies who will be. Karen not going to be on there. Karen probably can't leave the house right now. You know, she probably can't go state to state to state. Karen might need to be at the house for a little bit. She might have a little restriction for whatever reason. Right? Maybe. Oh, not Ashley. I'm sick of her too. I really don't need nobody from Potomac on this trip. I don't want to see anybody from Potomac. I do have a little Potomac tea for y'all later on in a few minutes. Y'all, somebody remind me about that. Okay, so we got that done. Let's go. Honey, wait. Let's go to here. Honey, baby, boo. Let me see. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna take this down because now let me get Nene down. I'm just glad to see Nene come back. I'm so happy. Okay, Laura, we're gonna be there in a minute. I gotta talk about this Bell Collective, honey. So first, I'm gonna put this up because this is gonna go real quick. Okay, Bell Collective is back. Bell Collective will be back February 13th. That's a Friday night. Bell Collective always comes on Fridays. Why in the world did they not put these girls on with new outfits? These are I don't want to be cynical. I don't want to be negative. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying so hard. But I don't like that they put them on with a green tint. I don't like that. I know I saw that. I saw him live. I'll listen to that after my live. So I don't like that he put them girls on a green tint. But what y'all think about Selena being up front, pretty much in the middle? Yeah, I love the green too, but these are the same outfits from last season. I felt like they could have had some different outfits on. I don't have no problem with the green. It's fantastic. But I was like, this is the same clothes they had on last year. But honey, Selena is up front. We talked about the girls and what they got coming up. I think they have 20 episodes, and I think that includes the reunion. So no more just 8 episodes. They changed the color. Yeah, girl, these are the same outfits. These are the same outfits last year. You know, Letitia had this little dress with this belt around here, and she got this little silk outfit on. And Selena's dress was peachy something. Yeah, same picture, different color. Clearly, they have not done their photo shoot. Clearly, they have not done the photo shoot. But we're going to look at a little of the review. And I'm going to tell y'all, after they announced the Birmingham Belle Collective, I was so excited about the ladies. I was not here for them tussling anymore. I was like, we still tussling? Grown women on the show? Let's look at it. Let's go. Let me share my screen. Shoot, I need to put that back up here. Did I get it? Okay, here we go.
The Bells are back with a new season.
Since the reunion, things they've changed. Oh, Marie, I'm sorry. I want to be celibate.
Oh, you sound crazy here.
Gas lighting at its finest. There is nothing with me and Letitia. Everything you're saying is.
Belle Collective, new season. Friday, February 13th at 8/7 Central.
All right, y'all. Belle Collective. Friday, new season. February the 13th. Let me put my copyright up there. Hey, Velocity. So, okay, okay, let me say this. This is what I'm talking about, just little things. Look, I'm not tripping on Letitia telling Glenn she gonna be celibate. Because somebody already said, well, if she gonna be celibate, that means Glenn gonna be doing something else. But I was not here for her with a bonnet on her head. We need to get luxurious. We need to go for looks, ladies. That's what we need to go for. But look what Belisha said. Celibate. So Marie is telling her on the couch that Cedric cheated on her. This is a good segue for Marie because we all kind of felt what that story was, that Marie bought Cedric and that man from Germany on the show for her storyline. Because, no, it's not given. So Marie gonna get rid of, hey, India, so Marie will be getting rid of Cedric for this season. And word on the curve, honey, I heard that. Hold on, child, let me get up here. Word on the curve, honey, I heard that her and, who is it? Carrie. I heard her and Carrie gonna have a little stress this season. And they said Marie is all gas and no brakes. And I'm here for it. I am here for Marie being all gas and no brakes. Then Latrice having some kind of health situation. It could be, I don't know. It could be something as common as fibroids. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not sure, but we will find that out. And then the tussle at Selena's birthday party. I mean, we'll watch it, but I'm just like, can we get it? But see, that happened. They filmed that last season because they've already filmed the birthday party. They just didn't show it because I talked about it. And they didn't say anything about Tambra's, what she's doing. They said Carrie is in financial strain. She's trying to open a new restaurant. Selena is still getting ready for this wedding, but she got some setbacks because her and Mike trying to figure out where they're going to live. He don't want to leave his bachelor pad. But you know, word on the curve, child, they done brought it back up to Mike about this baby. They done brought it's back in the headlines about Mike and this alleged baby that he done had. But Selena's still planning a wedding. So I don't know, child. We got to see what's going to go on with that. But that's all I got for them Belle Collectives. Next up, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where is my next up? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. I got to put this back up here. We're going to talk about Stormy. But before we get to Stormy, next up, Stormy Steele. Stormy is going to be headlining her own franchise of Belle Collective Birmingham. We have the ladies here. Honey, when I tell you these ladies got it going on, they got it going on, okay? This is Funmi Ford. She is like a content creator. She's a model. Oh, child, let's get into her family. Look at this. I found this to be just so beautiful. Let me just put her up here. Hold on. No. That's not what I want to do. Oh, no. I thought she was gorgeous. Look at that. Look at her family. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. She's a stay-at-home mom. There you go. She's a stay-at-home mom, and oh, that's not what okay. She's a stay-at-home mom. I don't know what her husband does. She has 2 boys, but I do know she's like a creator, and I think she does different little things in fashion. Okay, so that's her. Here she is again, honey. I think she just looked absolutely beautiful. I think she looks gorgeous, and I think these women gonna walk it like they talk it. You know what I'm saying? We already know what Stormy coming with. We already know that, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Then I couldn't find the other lady, but then we have Kayla Inman. She has a talent agency. Okay, she has a talent agency. So I saw her look like she had 4 kids, and they were getting ready. She took her kids to New York this year for Christmas, and I think all the ladies are just gorgeous. Then we have, what's her name? We have Sonetta. I'm not sure what Sonetta does. Hold on, let me see if I can find what Sonetta does. Hold on. I wonder if I screenshotted that. Hold on. Sonetta. I don't know what Sonetta does. Hold on. Sonetta. Oh. Sonetta is founder of Become Her Style Beauty, Wellness, and Love. So these women are real entrepreneurs. Now, I don't know if this is her man, like husband or boyfriend. I'm not sure. But she is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. They are beautiful. Right? Then we have Tiffany. Oh, honey, this is Ricky Smiley. Do y'all remember Tiffany? We about to get into Tiffany. I'm about to show you her situation. Baby, she was hold on. Let me get over here and show y'all Tiffany, baby. Tiffany was the one who, this is part 6 of her proposal and surprise wedding. I remember Ricky walking this girl down the aisle. I didn't know who she was, but hold on. Let's get into it real quick. Honey, and then she went on her honeymoon and got pregnant, child. Honey, Tiffany is that girl. Hold on. Why is this coming up? Let me share my screen. Instagram. Let me take this off. We're not doing this anymore. Let me search Sonetta. Do I have her on here? I hope so. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. No, Tiffany. Do I not have Tiffany on here? Tiffany Jones. Jones. I think that's how you spell her name. Yeah, keep up with the Joneses. Okay. So this is her story. That's what I prayed for. This is her story. So 8 months. Uh-oh. What happened? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much. So this is her story. 8 months knowing each other, 6 months of dating, then boom, a surprise wedding almost 2 years later, and they're still going strong. She will be one on here. Let me show you her picture. Let me get you a picture so you can see her. They look really good. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I just have this one. This is her, and she got pregnant, and she has a baby. Just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it. And let me see what else is on here for her. I I can't play the music, but she did this on December the 8th. Hold on. Let me get it back. She said, right now I'm single and I'm not mingling with it. So I don't know. Why is this not?
I'm expecting God to change that status. I want to be a wife this year. I engage. I want to be a healthy wife. I want to be a submissive wife. I want to be a wife that encourage. I want to be a wife that allow my husband to lead me. I want to be a wife that trusts not just him, but trusts the man, trusts the God in him. I want to be the wife that allow my husband to make decisions, and when I don't agree to them, I want to be a wise wife that I go to God instead of him. I want to trust God in my relationship. So God, I'm handing over this single life to you.
I love it.
Little did you know, just 8 months after this prayer, your life would change forever. God answered every prayer.
And right now, I am single. I'm not mingling with anyone anymore.
And then, hold on. And this happened. Child, look at this. This happened on the honeymoon, honey. This happened on the honeymoon. Beautiful. I'm here for it. I don't know about y'all, but I am here for it. I'm ready to see it. I am ready to see it. I love it. And then let me see what else she had going on. She had and then I was just, oh y'all, she was on Tamron Hall. They were on Tamron Hall for everything they did, and she had a whole thing. So this is her and her husband. This is Willie and Tiffany Jones. So I'm excited to see them. I'm excited about that. They look so cute together. So we got relationships. Seems like we got healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love this. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, very excited for this. What'd you say, Miss Lace? This is my kind of carrying on. Yes. Oh, and then wait a minute. There's another girl. I don't think I have. Let me see. I got Tiffany. I got Sanita. I got Kayla. Fund Me. And it's another one. I don't have her information, but I'm really excited about these ladies. I'm really excited about them. So let me take this down because I need to bring up. I'm happy for Stormy. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for everybody involved because this is going to be something new, and it's something we need that's new. I love Black women doing their thing, and this is exactly what this is. So we're going to read a little bit of how this happened, and then we're going to keep it moving, okay? We're going to get into it and keep it moving. I'm excited to watch too. Child, so let's get into it real quick. So today, Stormy Steele. Bell Collective sets Stormy Steele lead spinoff on OWN renews original series for season 7. Now, the question is, what happened to like the Fletcher spinoff? Why didn't they get a spinoff? Why did they not get a spinoff? You know? OWN's unscripted series following Black businesswomen in Jackson, Mississippi is expanding their franchise. Bell Collective Birmingham. Bell Collective will be on February the 13th. Steele is the founder and CEO of multi-million-dollar brand Canvas Beauty. Real money, real million. They do real big things. Okay. So the powerhouses that we're gonna deal with is some of the ladies I've shown you. savvy CFO, Amber Jones. I didn't have her. We saw Tiffany Jones, a marketing strategist. We saw Fund Me Forward model and marketer, Sanita Hawkins. We saw her, and we saw talent manager, Kayla Aman. So we're just missing one. I hope he doesn't tank this show too, Tammy. I hope Carlos does not tank this show either, because it seems like as you look at all these women, they look like they really have it going on. They look like formidable women. They look like their families are intact. Tiffany has a great story, and I know she's gonna tell us about that a little bit. That's so much love. She's had a baby. So I don't want this to be a tussle situation. I just want it to be like Heart and Hustle Houston. Give us a Heart and Hustle Houston with women doing things, looking good out here, making it happen. Because this fighting stuff, I'm sick of this mess. Sick of it. Huntsville is in another hiatus, and Huntsville may be on its way out. Now, a lot of people can ask, well, how is Carlos going to bring a franchise of Bell Collective? And we haven't even gotten a solid cancellation of Detroit or DC. I mean, what is it? Love and Marriage DC. We hadn't even got a cancellation of those. And I'm okay with them letting Love and Marriage Huntsville go. Let Love and Marriage Huntsville go. Let's concentrate and put it into this, because I'm sure the Bells, I'm sure it's going to be something, because we're going to see that's going to be a difference between Jackson and Birmingham. I'm not trying to call it any problems, but this is a whole different vibe for me. I am so excited about this. This is a whole different vibe. I'm excited to see something new on television. I'm just, how do y'all feel about that? I'm just really glad to see something new. So that's Stormy. That is good. But here's the thing about Stormy. When Stormy got ready to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville and she got on that live, she said, I'm leaving the show because they ain't paying me nothing over there anyway. So Carlos gonna have to open the bag for Stormy, baby. Stormy already a millionaire. And $1,500 an episode is not gonna get it. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna get it. $1,000 an episode, $1,500. You got to bring yourself to me. And then you got these other women out here that's doing their thing, and they already formidable on their own. And you want to throw $1,500 at me to do what? So, baby, I can't wait. The budget is budgeting. It's got to be budgeting. I like DC too. Tanya said, excited for my hometown of Birmingham, Alabama. The ladies are a force in their industries and not tussling with folks. Thank you. Tanya is the new plug, y'all. Tanya is the new plug. Tanya, I don't know if you know this, but you just signed up for a new job, baby. Thank you. So excited for my hometown. The ladies that are coming are a force in their industries. I love to hear that. Yeah, Winter wasn't getting too much or nothing. She said it's CK, the budget isn't budgeting. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm glad to know that. Thank you. Shout out to Birmingham. I'm glad somebody's in here that can, speak for these ladies. I am so excited about this. So let's go on. Laura, we're going to finish this up, and it won't take us long. Let's go on to, hold on, let me take this down. How y'all feeling about it? Let me remove Stormy from here, and let's go on to the next thing. So my next slide is, y'all, the dentist. Let me get her on out the way. So she done went over here talking to Carlos and then told Carlos that Simone looks up all the people. And if Simone could even get the VIN number, she would look up Quad's car too. I know, honey, J15, I know. Yes, when you are, hold on, I can't see that. Let me pretend it like I can. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Yes, when you are sitting on national TV, this is what Simone said about the dentist. She said, yes, when you're sitting on national television lying about what you got or not, and how you paid for it or not, I'm looking your stuff up. Newsflash, y'all, something verifiable. Y'all tell verifiable lies. Anybody can look it up. So I guess, hey Queen, I guess, honey. But then she went on to talk about Simone and stuff like that. So I guess they're not getting along. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just the dentist running her mouth. So that's all that. That's nothing big. So let's go on to something else. What y'all think about this? So you this has resurfaced because this is when Shahs of Sunset was actually Shahs of Sunset on Bravo. What's the girl name? She's on the current Valley one. She's one of the new ones. It's only 3. RZA came back, the other girl, and the other girl. Child, 124 likes. Let's keep tapping. Shahs of Sunset clip resurfaces with racially charged remarks about Married to Medicine Toya Bush. So she was saying that she was on there saying that she got a dog and she named her dog Toya because she realized her dog kind of favored Toya Bush Harris. Laura. And then she was talking about the dog face, talking about she's like, Toya's face is kind of flat. My face is kind of round. And she was like, I wouldn't name my dog anything that I didn't like. She said, I like Toya. So I named my dog Toya. That's what Toya get for being so mean. I didn't like the way she did Angel on that last episode. Girl, they said this is coming back around. I didn't even know that girl said that about her dog and Toya. That is crazy. And then they put the faces side by side. Yeah, it was Gigi. That's who it was, Gigi. Laura got tears coming out her eyes. Baby, that is crazy. Oh, MJ. It was MJ. Gigi is the other girl. It was MJ. That's who it was. It was MJ. MJ said, yes, I named my dog Toya because, and then RZA, is that how you say his name? RZA was like, is she hood? And I think that's the part they're talking about that was, saying, is she hood? And then MJ was like, well, I hope she is. But child, when they put this side by side up here, I said, I got to bring this to y'all. That's what I said, Monica. That's what she get for being so messy and talking about Angel. Shout out to the reality rundown, baby. This the tickle me. Oh, that tickled me so bad. Yes, it was MJ, child. Oh, okay. We on this now. I'm getting serious because y'all know I've been serious about this right here since it came out. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville has been nominated for the NAACP Image Awards. I had to go find out who all is nominated in this category. So the category is Outstanding Reality Program, Reality Competition Services, Game Show, Celebrity Family Feud, Dancing with the Stars, Full Court Press, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and the bottom is Ready to Love. So I was like, wait a minute. I'll be around here talking about these ratings, right? Baby, I went over here. Y'all ready for the ratings on Celebrity Family Feud? 4.12 million viewers. And the reruns, the ones that's already played that people going back to watch of Press Your Luck and Match Game, each of those came in at a 0.4 in the demo, and they both averaged 2.8 million viewers. So I went on a little further and I looked. So yes, they have to submit it. Submit their work. You or your representative must submit eligible projects released in 2025 for this 57th award episode through the official NAACP Awards website for their submission. You must meet specific release dates and guidelines, often with fees and early bird deadlines. So we knew there was some money that was involved in this. But why would Carlos put up last year? And I don't even know when last year's episode was, what that, because it's chopped up so much. I'm not. Oh, yes, that's right. You sent me the thing to vote, and I'm going to go and vote, and I'm going to vote for Celebrity Family Feud because I actually love that show. I actually love that show. Dancing with the Stars. Oh, Dancing with the Stars, y'all. Let me talk about their ratings real quick. Hold on. Dancing with the Stars had 11 episodes. They always got 1 point something in the demo. Baby, the first 5 episodes had 5.3 million views, 5.4, 5.8, 5.8, 5.9. Then the next 5 episodes, 6.6 million, 6.7, 6.3, 6.6. Then the episode before the final, that was 7.2 million. And the winning episode, 9.4 million. What on God's creation made Carlos feel like he could put this rinky-dink show up at the Image Awards? You got revenge piece stuff going on. You got castmates treated horribly. You got what went on last season? What happened last season? People can't build a house. Like, this is crazy. They are seat fillers. That's what it is. Child, my mama watched Dance with Stars like it's a religion, honey. It's a religion. He definitely paid Sonya to get it in there because they have fees and you have, specifics that you had to turn in. We already knew there were fees involved. But then to find out he had taken them to an event and to find out that, he had taken, what was it, Marcel now? He didn't take Martell, I don't think. Stalking the exes, lawsuits, all of that. Lawsuits of content creators. And you want to talk about in the NAACP? Image Awards. So Image is important. Dawn Staley has an award for her book that she wrote. What is the show? Reasonable Doubt is up there. And you want to put, and I know those are different categories. But it's all in the same category for me when it's time I Love and Marriage Huntsville in an Image Award. That is crazy to me. The Scots 1.0 and 2. Oh, he took the Scots only. Active court cases going on. And you got the nerve to put them in for an Image Award. Oh no, Jam. I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you made it. I know, honey. When they have the content creator, the YouTuber, y'all make sure I'm gonna submit my stuff. I'm gonna submit mine. I'm gonna pay my fee and put it up there. I'm going. Whenever they get that category, I'm excited about it. But I just had to tell y'all that little piece. I would like Celebrity Family Feud. That is wild behavior. The nerve of you to think that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Hold on. Oh, let's talk about Christy real quick. Okay, so Christy and Desmond. Y'all, not only has Christy filed for divorce on the grounds of infidelity with no chance of reconciliation, that is not going to happen, but now she is ready to drop the Scott name and go back to her maiden name of Small. Christy Small. Now, she is not Christy Scott on her platform. She is Christy Sarah on her platforms, right? But as far as this name situation, she is going to go back to her maiden name, Christy Small. Dame, I don't know. I mean, if I met somebody when I was 14, and I'm just talking about me, if I met somebody when I was 14, and I was talking to them all till I was 24. Then we done got married. I don't know. He might be divorcing me. It might be me for some infidelity. Because what are you doing? All these people, this is the one. I mean, but I think it's sweet. Junior high lovers, junior high sweethearts, high school sweethearts. Christy makes Gubu amounts of money every day. She is the influence. She is somebody that I look up to. She is motivating for me. Right? I'm not that type of creator, but I love her work ethic. She is fantastic. And I really hate she's going through this. And they saw them out in Florida. Well, not Florida. It was Disneyland. They were at Disneyland or Disney World. And I was like, people, you have to understand that this just happened. They could have had that trip planned a long time ago. Desmond said he was going to be there. They're going to co-parent these children. And they just probably took their kids on a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they did. I think she did have a post nut. I think I heard that somewhere. Christy is a content creator on TikTok. She's big on TikTok. She is a content creator. You know what I'm saying? She got all kind of brand deals. She got all kinds of things. Philly Girl says she just voted for Family Feud. So I know that they were at Disneyland with their kids, but that's just what you do when you got kids, especially little kids, and you're trying to make sure their little lives don't change and they're happy and they're still living in the same house right now. I don't think they moved out yet. So you do what you got to do. I forgot where to go to vote. Where do you go and vote, Philly Girl? Put it down here and I'll let them know where to go and vote. Hold on. Let me see what Tiffany talking about. Lord, Kelly for real and her husband. Jesus Christ. We'll talk about them before we wrap it up. No, she's not letting me walk my talk. I know that's right. I'm gonna vote too. So let me see what else I got. Hold on. Let me remove her and let's see what else. Story, Tiffany, Shaw, Kayla, Jennifer. Child, why did Simone Redwine say that Jennifer Williams has begun selling her possessions online after she married Christian Gold? Baby, she got sunglasses for $300, Chanel jackets for $500. She got Louboutins for $350. So if y'all, I don't know what size she wear. NAAC, she said go to NAACP Image Awards 2026 vote. Yes, honey. Christy is a fantastic content creator. Jennifer is, y'all, she's selling her stuff. This is where we are, Jen. Selling your things. Oh, and then I got an update from Alteria, because Alteria was the one who had the lawsuit against Mr. Walden Gold. She sent this to me. Won't believe what I got sent today. So this man has been saying since our lawsuit was filed that he no longer trades for people. Now look at the date our lawsuit was filed and look at what he sent to me. Hold on. So their lawsuit was filed 2/21/25. That's when it was filed. He sent her on February 17th, so 15 days later, he said, "Good afternoon. How are you? I'm glad to hear from you. I'm Christian Gold. I see that you're interested in the Trade and Mastery program. This is a great time to get into the space as it creates a mindset to legally print money. I have opened spots for enrollment into my program, and there's only 10 spots available for the first quarter of the year. Due to demand, I don't like to personally spread myself too wide when it comes to teaching my students the skill. I'm very hands-on. The process is a 12-month curriculum that we dive into, and all my sessions are done over Zoom with shared screens. I have all the right software to get you to the point of mastery when it comes to this skill. We currently have 6 out of the 10 open spots taken, which leaves 4 available." Child, and honey, now, she told me now, honey, he has, hold on. Christian has started an app. And he wants you to pay him $39 to be on the app. Evelyn was right all along. Yep. He got a really good game. Now he got an app, child, for y'all to come and join him, and he gonna help y'all with some kind of financial stuff for $39 a month on his app to sign up. Child, he not gonna stop. He not gonna stop until he end up back in prison. And $378,000, you might well just take me on because I ain't got it. I ain't got it, and I ain't gonna have it. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Let me see. I think that's it, y'all. I think that's all I have. Jennifer, girl, this can't be. That's what I'm saying. She said, Jennifer, girl, this can't be life. It cannot be life. You are selling your stuff on eBay so you can make money for him. Because what do you do? Yeah, take me on, I dream. Because I got to go. Because $368,000. Y'all can have this. I'm gonna be sitting down. So I'll be like, y'all like all these videos and all this stuff. So because I ain't gonna be here. I don't know how long I'm gonna sit down, but I'm gonna be sitting down. She is way too old for this. And Evelyn, I think Jennifer married him because people did not want her to marry him for real, for real. I really do think that. What about Potomac? Yes. So Angel said, I got this today. This is what I got today. This is the tea on Potomac that I got today. So as far as the houses go, Angel said that production picked that house where Giselle and the girls were. She said she didn't see the house. And she said when they started talking about the house, she told them to sit her up at the, what is it? What's that hotel? What's the doggone hotel? The fancy one. I want to say key something, but that's not it. But and then she had somewhere else for them to stay. And they was like, no, we're not gonna let them stay here. Whatever, we're just gonna let them stay in this house. And she also said, so when Giselle talked about she got the hotel, and then in the preview where she said no because something else, the girls do actually stay at the hotel. So the next day, what Angel was talking about, she had a fishing situation for the ladies. Well, Giselle and them showed up late on purpose, right? And then when they left, they went straight to the airport. So she said that production is, did this to make her have a bad trip. The Four Seasons, that's it. Thank you. The Four Seasons. So she offered production to let them stay at the Four Seasons or somewhere else, and they said no, they're going to stay here. So I guess production is really painting her in a bad light, and this is all alleged because somebody told me this, and they was reading off a text message from her. And she also said that she feels like they did this to make her look bad. First of all, I think, and I like Angel, but Angel is going to go down in history for having the worst girls trip in housewife history, right? I do think it was a bit much for the ladies to be staying an hour away. And on the episode when Angel said it's 7:30 and they got to go home, and was like, no after party, I understand why she said 7:30, because Angel understands Denver and the hour ride, 51 minutes. It was 7:30, so it was almost 8:30 when they got to their spot. So it was dark as I don't know what. They should have left at 6. That's what I think. They should have left at 6, so they got back to the house at 7. But not having water, and I know that's not Angel's fault, but I feel like not having water, even if production had got that house for them and whatever, production should have made sure that those ladies left. Because it's a bad look on Angel, and it's a bad situation for the girls. I wouldn't want to be in it. I was outdone on that. That was crazy. Yes, I was outdone as well. And I'm like, if production is the one that got this house, then you heard the ladies having problems in the house. Why would you just let them stay there and get trickles of water or sporadic moments of water to bathe or to wash their hands? Why would production do that? That is crazy. And I mean, even if Angel did get the house, there's no way she would have known. And she said she called the people. And so she was like, they didn't show up for the activity. And she also said that Angel paid for their Aspen day trip. So the flight, all the food, all the things, she paid for all of that. Hey, Teresa. I don't think she's going to that Jammy Jam. I don't think she's going to that. I wouldn't go. Do I think that Angel wants to be on the show? I do. I feel like she may not return. I think she does want to be on the show because I think Angel has a lot to prove. And I think, and from my understanding, she went on the show because she wanted to, she liked Giselle, and Giselle turned out to be a lemon, as always. So, no, she didn't do a walkthrough. Oh, hold on. She said what category? Hold on, Jam. Let me get this for Jam right quick, y'all. Hold on 1 second. They're in the original outstanding reality program, reality competition services, and game show. That's the category they're in. $8,000 an hour for the jet. That's what she paid for. That's what she said. She paid for the Aspen trip, and she paid for the dinner when the ladies came to her house. Now, what I will say is, I don't blame Angel. First of all, I wouldn't have Ashley and Giselle in my home, period. Because when we got to the house and Giselle want to bring up the word eviction, I would have been like, you're evicted. Matter of fact, production, turn her around and put her on the plane, and anybody else who got a problem with being here, you can get back on the plane too. I wouldn't even want Giselle and Ashley in my place. I would have told them to stay. You stay. Don't come here. Oh my God. I cannot with her. And honey, did you see the hate on Giselle's face when they pulled up to Angel House? Oh, okay. Yeah, because you over there in a quilted Velcro put together Lego home. Ain't nobody got time for that. I cannot with Giselle. But I don't blame her for getting a hotel though. I don't blame her for that. I would have been on board with that too. Because you saw Jassy. Jassy said, let me go zip my suitcase up. I'll be right there. So, yes, honey. So that was a little tea for that. And I feel like Angel need to come on here and talk about it and get it cleared up because people really going to look at her. Yes, Lego. That's what Giselle got, a Lego house. Jam says she voting for Ready to Love. No, it ain't no wrong with it because she living and it's probably paid for. So it's good she got a house, but when she want to sit here and talk about, I thought her place was, you could fit Giselle's house out there in Angel House. But I can't, but Angela, I can't with Giselle. So my attitude gonna be bad about that anyway. But you're right. There's nothing wrong with her home. She said I would have had her on the deck. Yes, Velcro. I feel like she Velcroed that house together. Or quilted it together. She is too old to be acting like that. Yeah, and they had to, and like Giselle and them had to go to the house. But when they was at Monique's thing and she talking about, when did Ashley get to be her bestie? When was that? When did that happen? When did all of that happen? All right, y'all. Is there let me go before I bring Laura up. Let me just do a run through on Instagram and see if it's anything else we need to bring to our attention before we start talking about ourselves. Okay. Hold on. Oh no. Federal judges uphold California's new congressional maps. That's good. So California's congressional maps are upheld. That is fantastic. Did y'all see Drewski doing that sermon in that church? That was hilarious. Y'all phones working. More than 1.5 million Verizon wireless customers have been without cell service today. But they said they working. Let me go to my inbox. It's going to be way quicker. Child, they say Aaron Hall is missing. Where is Aaron Hall? What's for the show? Exactly. When Robin get evicted. I miss Ashley become her bestie. Wait a minute. Oh, Philly Girl said you can vote once per day for the Image Awards. Y'all, where's Aaron Hall? Singer Aaron Hall still missing months after being accused of restraining woman during alleged Diddy X assault. Y'all, he got so quiet. Aaron Hall had got so quiet. You know, he came out here talking about something. They can tell you what I look like. They can tell you what my things looks like, and blah blah blah. And then after all that stuff came down on Diddy, we have not heard from him. Now they say this man is missing amid actual assault lawsuit with Diddy. They can't find Aaron Hall, y'all.
Kelly Farrell.
Okay. Kelly Farrell is accusing her ex-husband of using $30,000 in business loans against her. Oh my God. For personal pampering. Kelly got the worst husband. She got one of the worst husbands on the planet. I ain't gonna even lie. She said add that to the we don't care list. Okay, Verizon. We're talking about Stormy. Y'all, wasn't that horrible about the brown lady, Linda Brown, the lady that was on the bridge? It's a former football player missing too. What? Oh my God. Ashley over here doubled down on sleeping with Jackson. It's horrible. It's just all horrible. It is so horrible. Okay, y'all. So this is what I was talking about for 2026. I'm going to bring Laura up. Laura is our therapist for 2026 right now. We will be talking to her probably once a month. We will have homework. So we are going to talk about being our best self. I talked to her last night, so she has a good idea of what I'm thinking. And any of you can put anything in the comments to help you, help somebody else, and anything like that. So without further ado, I welcome therapist Laura. How are you, Laura?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being our therapist so we can be our best selves in 2026. We talked last night and we had a great conversation. I think I related what it is that I was wanting really well.
You did.
So I'm going to let you take it over.
Okay, so hey everybody. Yes, my name is Laura and I've been a therapist for 21 years. This is my 21st year. Recently turned 60. My birthday was January 6th.
Okay.
So I'm going into another, I guess they call it silver. I don't know.
Capricorn. Okay.
So what we're going to talk about today, we'll talk about a lot of things going forward, but I want everybody in the chat to go grab a notepad and a pen real fast.
A notepad and a pen, or get your phone and do notes on your phone.
Yeah, get your phone. What, I'm old.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Because I do have some questions, kind of some stuff to make you think. And we're also going to do, like she said, homework. But tonight we're going to focus on self-care and how you are coping in this, I don't even know what we would call this world at this moment.
In this current administrator era, I told her that I find myself not talking so much about it because it bums me out, and I always want to show up and be my best self for everybody, and when I talk about that kind of stuff, it just puts me in a bad place. And so I talk about things that I think are really important, and whatever somebody says to me, like, oh, we really need to discuss this or something like that, or I have my brother to come on and talk about it, because I just mentally, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot. And although we say, I'm just not going to pay it any attention, it's kind of hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
So add this stress onto your daily stress of being a parent, maybe, or having a high stressful job,
mm-hmm.
or just trying to make it because everything is so expensive.
Yes.
I don't think there's anybody that it has not touched or will not touch, because every day it is something. So tonight we're going to talk about self-care. And when I was talking to Millicent on the phone last night, we never get off the phone fast, but I asked her like what was she doing for self-care. She told me everything but what she was doing for self-care. She told me everything she needs to do.
I said I like to be quiet. I like to be quiet. Like
Yeah.
after I log off, I'm gonna go lay in the bed. I'm listening to all these videos on YouTube, and I may listen to rain sounds and go to sleep. I don't know, but yeah.
So okay, so while we're talking, the gym is not self-care. And I know
Okay.
I can't see their comments. So I know somebody's gonna be like, it is for me. It helps me calm down. But your motive for that, going to the gym, I don't think anybody goes, okay, it's time for me to relax and get my mind off everything. Let me go walk on the treadmill. Maybe. I don't know, but I just don't see it. I don't know. So I want you to, this is gonna be some rapid fire questions, but I'm gonna kind of go slow so you can write it down.
Okay. Let me write it down.
So the first thing is, what's one small daily ritual that helps you reset, even on your busiest day? Okay. The next one is, how do you recognize when you're nearing burnout, and what is your first response? And the last one is, what does rest look like for you beyond sleep?
Oh, that's a good one. And what does rest look like beyond sleep?
Uh-huh. Look like to you beyond sleep. Because you know that's what everybody will say. I go to sleep. Okay. So is there a way I could see the, oh no, it's probably a bunch of people easy.
It's some right there. I put them up there.
No, like I can, that's so tiny. I just
Okay.
wanted to see like
She's Jam said I decompress with a good workout. So she does work out. Felicia said I will go outside in my backyard and sit in the sun and recharge.
that's good.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Vacation every day says I crochet.
That's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is. You know how people always say, go touch grass. That's what they say. If you take your shoes off and
Yeah.
just put them in the grass, it's kind of like what does my son call that? Oof, now I can't even get it off my head. It's like challenging energy or something. She might know what I mean. Because he bought me a mat that you just grounding. Lord, I was gone. Grounding. Putting your feet barefoot on the ground.
Okay.
Or you can purchase a mat that is a grounding mat. I have one I put under my sheet. And I kept asking him, like, I kept saying, I don't feel anything. And he was like, you're supposed to. He said, but you're going to go to sleep. And I did, and slept very good. Very
That
well.
is something that's awesome. Because it takes me forever to go to sleep. Like I have to put my phone away. I really do have to put my phone away. And sometimes I just have to turn the TV off. But then I have to turn it back, but
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yes, listen, he is the bargain bin, I don't know, superhero. He loves this place called a bargain bin. And he
Okay.
bought me a grounding mat. And I love it. I really do. And I'm trying to transition into going outside. I've never liked walking barefoot. But now I just go sit on the edge of my driveway and put my feet just on the grass.
Jersey Gemini. Oh, this
Yes.
is what I do. I do this. When Trinity and I went to Houston, this was part of her gift bag. I did my favorite things, like my favorite things I gave her. And one of my favorite things was coloring books and markers. And I gave her a color. Oh, now I have not done this in so long, but this is definitely. Oh, she said she used a coloring book with Bible verses daily. That's in the coloring book.
That's what I was going to ask. Is that in the coloring book?
She said, Brown Sugar Baby said, Beyonce don't never have on shoes. She stay grounded.
I didn't know that.
Oh yes, I definitely. Maybe I should just pull my coloring book out and just color a page.
Let's try it and see.
I'm gonna
Because
do that.
different things work for different people.
She said yes, it's in the book.
Oh, that is cool. Can you link it for us? So if
Yeah,
anybody wants to get it.
yeah, send us the link because I get mine off TikTok. I follow this girl on TikTok, and I'm gonna tell you, she colors, and I will sit there and watch at least 30 minutes of her coloring because her coloring and her voice is so therapeutic. Now I do that whenever I see her coloring, I stop and I give myself 30 minutes.
See, that's awesome. That's a
yeah,
self-care.
yeah, she's great. She is great. I love her. I bought her coloring books. I love that.
Okay. This is another question. How do you practice self-compassion when you fall short of your own expectations?
Oh, that's a good one because you're your worst critic.
All the time.
I think we don't forgive ourselves enough. I don't think we're soft with ourselves like we should be. I mean, I'm just gonna say me. I'm not. Like if I don't get something done, there was a situation that happened this morning, and like I was so stressed out yesterday because of something that had happened yesterday, and it carried on into the night. Even I think that's why I was talking so much last night because I just need to get my mind off of it. But I had a phone call today, and that thing worked out because I prayed yesterday, and that thing worked out, and I was like, why when I pray and I just do give it up, why is it still in my body? Like it just drives me crazy.
It's because you're picking it back up. Like you can go put it on the altar, but you got to leave it there. And we as people tend to say, God, I need this. And then I'm going to just let you have it. And the moment you done with that prayer, you pick it back up and go on back to your seat. Yeah. And keep on trying to, like, I'm going to help God. Like in some way you helping God.
Yeah. Like, and it's so good to be able to admit that, Belisha. She said, I'm hard on myself, but lend grace to others. I need to.
Most of us do that. Most of us do that.
And the reason that we're doing this, and I know we had like 200 people in here, 40 people have left because sometimes, like, I wanted to do this for y'all because this was so important for me, and I felt like y'all could benefit from because we listen to a lot, we go through a lot, we work, we got kids, we got husbands, we got wives, we got all kind of stuff that's going on. And we take ourselves off the top of the list, sometimes off the doggone list altogether.
And that's the thing. I am a firm believer. The people who need it will get it.
Oh, Inez said I just came in and needed this. Good, Inez, I'm so happy.
So I've always felt like, it doesn't take a lot of people. It's just who needs it will migrate into it. And then it might catch on, and then some people might fall off. But the people that are supposed to hear it will hear it.
Yes. Because I think what Belisha said is, I think that's the first thing. We got to learn how to give ourselves grace. Because what Laura and I talked about last night was, it's hard dealing with yourself. And I think that's
touch on that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead, child.
So this is the last question. What boundary has most improved your mental health?
I will say this. So y'all, today I told y'all at the top of this live that I had taken my aunt to the car dealership. I got to call her when we get off this live and check on her tonight. I know she could be a little upset with me, but this was this is my thing. Wednesdays are our thing. We go live on Wednesday, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern. And I was like, well, do I need to call Laura? Do I need to push the time back? And I was like, you know what? Even though she called me at 10:30 this morning and told me I need to be in her house by 12:30, I didn't have a problem with that. But when it came time to do my live, I said, I have to leave. Like, I have a live to do. And I was like, I'm not for 2026. I want to work on not inconveniencing myself for others. That's what I wanted to tell you. I was like, I'm gonna let Laura know that I know my whole objective for myself. Yeah. And I told her, I gotta go. I got people that depend on me. I put my name out here. They got my word. They know every Wednesday I'm gonna be here at 6 o'clock. And I'm gonna be here, Laura say the same. The only way I'm not gonna be here is if I'm not here.
And that's
you know, like,
awesome because no is good, but it's kind of hard at first if you're a giver. Like a lot of people are givers, and then you like, oh, you know, you kind of overthink, well, they probably needed me, this, but then you need you too.
yes,
So no, it's hard at first. I'm not gonna, lie, but it becomes so much easier. I mean, if I'm doing something and they be like, okay, girl, you want to run? No, I'm good. And one of my friends that's also a therapist, she just said we went to Vegas for our other friend's birthday. And I, being older, like 20 years older than all of them, they was going to the strip club and I was tired. And I said, you know what? I said, I think I'm gonna go lay down. Y'all have fun.
yeah,
And,
we
and
got to
she
get that
said,
early.
yeah, she said, I was so proud of you. She said, because you weren't arguing, you didn't seem angry. She said, you just was matter of fact, like, yeah, I'm gonna go and lay down. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all have fun. And I told her, I said, I've been trying to heal, and we're gonna talk about healing a bit and practice stuff. So yeah, when I get tired, I'm going to lay down.
Very good.
And my sister would tell
Okay.
you, my hometown is an hour away because I live in Alabaster, which is 15 minutes outside of Birmingham.
Ooh, okay,
So
girl, we can talk about. I love that. I'm so excited.
So I drive an hour to Gadsden, and my sister tell people all the time, she is not gonna stay here. She said, I ain't never saw nobody get up at 2 in the morning and be like, I'm just going home.
Yeah,
Because I just want to be home.
I love this. Rolanda said, you have to know yourself and your limits.
You really do.
And you need to know limits, not just for yourself, like for everything.
Yeah.
Because I
don't care who it is.
I have pushed myself, and I be like, and you just fall out. I can't do nothing but make it to the bed. And I hate when I do that.
But the thing is, it's a pattern. And people start to know that pattern too. Like, I'm never calling about, I could just call Mila Chunk because she ain't gonna say no. And it's almost like
Yes.
if you say no, it's like they offended a bit because you chose you.
Yes.
And that's what I want everybody to do. And we're gonna practice choosing you. I just don't feel like it. They be like, well, why? I just don't feel like anybody no explanation. You just don't feel like it. Or no.
And I was like, and I felt bad. I felt bad, but I knew that she was in good hands. She had the car. That they was going, she was going to get home. I was not worried about her. If I thought that I would have had to do something. But I was like, this is my thing. This is what I love to do. I look for, and then with all the tea that was out today, I was like, no, we have to talk about this. I have to be here. This is what I do. You know what I mean? And I was like,
Because Segway, that dog did look like Toya. That's all I'm going to say. That's why I was laughing so hard. Her and that dog favor. I'm sorry. That is good. I took off Friday for a mental health break. Listen, so many companies are incorporating mental health days because people have burnout.
Oh, that's a good one right there. The older I get, the more I realize I don't have to explain. You don't.
And people will be looking at you like, what? Because they're so used to you saying yes.
And somebody just said that anybody will be quick to tell you no before you tell them no.
And then you'll be okay with it. You'll be like, well, okay. Even though it might hurt your feelings because you're so used to giving. And then when you need, don't nobody have time.
They don't have time for it. I can't do it. And I mean, and I would give, and I'm like that. I would give whatever I could give. I had, even when we were asking, when I would like during the time with the food stamps being cut off, and I was like, I'm going to ask if people will help. And if people help, they help. If they don't, they don't. You can't be mad at anybody for doing that or not doing it. But it was like, I didn't want to ask, but I was like, people need help. And then sometimes you just, you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it can become too much. So I had to scale back because I was like, look, like if somebody keeps coming back, well, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you give this? And I was like, Lord have mercy. They don't want to, every time we open up Millie Chun TV live hot topics, I gotta spend $20. And I didn't want nobody thinking like that, you know, but at the time it was a stressful time, and it was a time that people needed to come together.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, I get it. So these are a lot of good comments, because it kind of lets me know where some people are. The people I need everybody to engage. Like, I'm huge on that. But now so I told her something that I do with all my clients. I give you an imaginary book bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm handing y'all a book bag, and I want y'all to physically act like y'all putting it on.
Okay.
Okay.
Got the book bag on.
So I want you to now put in that book bag things that have stressed you out this week.
Oh, we don't need to say that out loud.
No, just add it. All I want you to do is add it. I just want you to add it to your book bag.
Just put it in my book.
Yeah, just add it to your book bag. Then I want you to take all the people you take care of daily by yourself. I want you to put that in your book bag.
Okay.
If you got to cook, if you got to get somebody up for school, if you got to make some clothes, all that, put that in your book bag. If you have a mate, put that in your book bag. If you have a situationship, put that in your book bag. So now I want you to think about, if that was really bricks, how heavy would that be?
That would be heavy
to carry around every day, all day.
Yeah.
So another goal that we're gonna start unpacking those bags one brick at a time, because just like it didn't all get in there at the same time,
mm-hmm.
you can't address all of it at one time without being overwhelmed,
mm-hmm.
and just like, I can't do it.
Right.
Because you're doing it probably out of obligation,
mm-hmm.
probably because you don't have help,
mm-hmm.
and it's just expected of you. But in the realm of that, where is your time to find you again?
And I didn't put anything in my book bag for me. None.
I knew it. Nobody in here did.
All the things in my book bag.
She said Verizon Wireless. I was so mad at Quote saying, because mine still say SOS.
Girl, I had called you too. I was like, what
I don't know what's going on. I was like, what in the world? But it had bars like 5 minutes ago, and then we left again. Letting go. It went away fast.
She said most of her family.
Letting go of most of her family. Okay.
Because that can be a stressor.
It is.
That's how it was today.
That's to stress you out.
I was like, because I was sitting in the car. I had gone to the car to post a review, because I did the review earlier today, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did the review, because it's just too much. Because when I'm posting, it's just too much time. Like I have it in my head how the time goes, and if it's like 30 minutes, I can feel 30 minutes longer before I make a post. I can feel that. I feel like, oh my God, it's been okay. I got 30 minutes, and I need to get this out. So when I did that, it was like 3:30, and I said, I got to leave at 4:00. I have to go. And then I realized, I said, I am not inconveniencing myself for anything in 2026 and going forward, because I do that often. Like, oh, okay, all right, I'll do this. I don't mind, but sometimes it takes away from me, and I need to realize that.
Yes, you do. And you just spoke it, so now you know it.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to put it into action.
Yeah.
Like, because it's going to always be, it's going to, because that's who you are. That's a part of who, you are. It's like, yeah, I'm a helper. I'm a giver. Yeah. I love helping people. But you're going to have to be like, just like you was, I would assume, rushing. You felt rushed.
Mm-hmm.
Because you was like, no, I got to be here at 6. I tell them that. Your adrenaline, the cortisol in your body was probably on 10,000.
No, because I knew I had to leave at 4:00, because number one, it was just the distance. I was like, I have to leave at 4 because I know how far I have to go. And
Okay.
when I get home, I know what I have to do, and I don't want to be rushed. Like when I get ready to go for work, I might get up 45 minutes early just to go sit on the couch and watch TV, so I'm not rushed to get ready.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome to do.
yeah. I can't get up. Now I would never get nowhere on time if I had to get up and get in the shower and get out the door. That could never happen for me. I have to have at least an hour of do nothing and piddle.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to ask questions that I want answered in the chat.
Good. Okay, y'all. This now it's time for you to answer questions.
Yes. Raise your hand if rest ever makes you feel guilty.
Not now.
Like I'm sitting down, but I need to
Oh well, yeah,
vacuum. I need to
yeah.
change the curtains. I need to wash that. Like, because you're not really resting. If you're
Felicia
thinking
said,
about you need to be doing stuff.
I've been answering in the chat.
I can't see it. It's so small. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. In one word, how are you really feeling today? Not the politically correct answer. How you really feeling?
I think I'm good. I'm good today. I'm good. Today is a good day. I'm good today.
I see some hearts, I think.
Oh no, those are hands. They still raising their hands.
Ah!
She said, okay, but let's just have an emotional day.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We transparent. We here to help each other.
Sierra says she feels good.
That's good.
Oh, I like that, Rolanda. she says she feels decent. Demetria says she feels okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay. Yeah. Okay is I think okay is good.
Okay. Yeah. Because if everybody came on here and said, I'm good, I would not have believed any one of you all.
My D is feeling a certain way. She had a little panic attack in the parking lot today. Ramona says she
wish I
feels
could talk.
I'll put the link up. Let me put the link up if anybody wants to come up. I'll do that. How about that?
Thank you, because that was driving me insane. I thought this was gonna be like Zoom.
If no. If you would like to what? Wait a minute. If you would like to come up, you can come up.
Because I wanted to. Who just said they had a panic attack? I want to talk.
D Robinson. D said,
come up.
D come up. She said, "Come up, D."
And I'm not gonna get in your business that deep. Just a little bit.
Oh, Ramona says she feel drained.
I saw it.
Nubian said I was good, but I just forgot. I found out someone had tried to use my debit card fraudulently. Oh no, Nubian, did you handle that? That's over, right?
It's happening. The data breach, they selling like our information to people. So you got to be woof.
Need to change passports and stuff.
Now probably get a new card.
I had emotional day yesterday, prayed about it, and today is better. Very good, Inez.
Good.
She may not come. D may not come up.
So just for
for
a quick panic attack thing, that just made me think about it. Breathing is going to be your best friend, because I started suffering from panic attacks when my mom died 29 years ago. And I thought I was having a heart attack. But I kept, who's going to have a heart attack like every 3 days? But it felt like I was like, I'm finna die. I literally felt like I was going to die.
Okay, she's here. Hey, D.
Hey, D. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
So when you felt a panic coming on, is that the first one, or do you have them periodically, or?
It really wasn't a panic attack. It was just like I'm not gonna say it was a panic attack. It was just an emotional moment. I think everything just came in all at once. It was just, when you're dealing with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I have a special needs son, then I'm trying to work, and trying to be a wife and trying to meet all these obligations and
Ooh.
Not
manage,
taking care of you.
trying to, I'm on this wellness journey for myself and, dealing with some health things for me and trying to prioritize everything and everybody. And then I took my son to this appointment today and I got him situated and I was about to go to work and then I get this news about work and I'm like, not doing it because it just all just came crashing in.
So,
It was just too much.
would it be safe to say that this is what you do when stuff happens? Just you get it and just push it down. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's probably right here. And that one thing was like, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Wait, and then this is I suppress everything and try
Mhm.
to be the strong person and I'm just a giver by nature. So, if my husband needs something done or if I'm trying to do something on the job or they need something done or whatever. And it's almost like who looks out for you, who everybody is, well, I want to do this and I need this but where's the allowance? Can I just get 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes. Can I get consideration? So that's just what it was. And
But if you don't require, I don't like to say demand, but I kind of want to say demand that you could get those 5 minutes, you're never gonna get them.
yeah, so that's what I just kind of came. I think I'm gonna have to find another love language. It can't be the giver. I'm gonna have to move on to something else because.
So wait, hold on. Your love language is
I'm just a giver by
receiving.
nature.
So
I'm
yeah,
just
because that's what I was
yeah
gonna say. So you just give, just like hey, I'm right there with you, but I'm learning.
yeah. And
So
so
yeah.
it just was too much today. I typically don't show a lot of emotion about personal things, especially with my health and my son. I try to keep that, close to me and just deal with it. But just the other parties involved, like people that personally know me, just not even considering and just saying, hey, not adding to or asking for more, but just respect me enough to just not ask me to do anything additional to what I'm already doing. And I'd be grateful for that. That's kind of where I'm at. But yeah,
Okay.
it was hard today.
Have you ever voiced that the way you just said it to us? Have you ever just said it to the people you need to hear it?
Yeah, in the past I have. And then I'm like this. I don't like to repeat myself. I feel like if I said it to you once, that exists for me. That's an issue for me.
That's an issue for me too.
I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. Then it really becomes a problem. So I feel like if I've expressed it to you, hey, I got all of this going on. I'm dealing with all of this. That's enough for you to respect what I'm dealing with to at least not ask of me for anything else,
Because then it's like nobody's listening to you.
Not listening.
Because you're very clear on what you're saying when you say it the first time. And then you go on and do something else. But the fact that you coming back and asking me, that means you're not listening to me. And that's what my attitude is.
And the other part to that is I don't even and I know people say you should ask for help. No, because I feel like if it's my situation or my circumstance, I'm okay with dealing with what I have to deal with, but don't compile things on me.
Right.
Out of respect, I wouldn't do somebody like that, so.
Okay, so
it was
what I have learned is, and I'm like that too. I feel like it's hard for me to ask for help
Me
and
too.
I gotta be at the 11th hour to ask you for help. And I'm talking when I say 11, I mean 11.
Jesus, show up right now.
Yeah.
That's-
But I think at this point where I am, honestly, if I need help, I'm just gonna ask for it.
You have
Because
to.
10 times out of 10, people are willing to do it and they want to do it. They want to help you. And you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. So sometimes it doesn't hurt just to say, even if you're psyching yourself out, let me see what they're gonna say. And if you ask them and they be like, okay, yeah, sure, I can do this. Let them do it. Don't micromanage. Just let them take care of it.
So let me ask you a question. You don't have to. Now, if I'm going too far, you can say, okay, and we'll be done. Who didn't show up for you when you were younger?
Yeah, that's
Okay, we're gonna have to.
That's cool. We can bag to bag. That's why I said that is a tough. That is, but I asked you that because there is someone who did not. I know that. So because they did it to you, you don't want to do it to anybody because you feel a type of way and you felt a type of way. No one heard you as a kid. So you carried that little girl all the way to this grown up right here. And we're going to break that down. You're not going to tell us or me or nothing, but we're going to work on that in homework mode. Okay.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's what I do. Because when I listen to people and I hear them say stuff like just respect, just do unto me like I do unto you. Just give me that same give and take. Some people don't know how to do that for various reasons. But when we healing, we have to take a hard look at ourselves and why we do the things we do.
Yeah.
And healing. So we did a self-care. My iPad been tripping. I don't know, Verizon got all my stuff just jacked up. So thank you for that. And thank you. And I hope you know I heard you.
Yeah.
And I'm usually the opposite of what I did in the chat tonight. So yeah. I'm usually hitting them with the jokes and stuff, but
that's a coping mechanism
for me. And I try to keep it light, but yeah, today was
that's a coping mechanism. We're gonna throw that away too.
But D, this is why I wanted to do this, and this is what my platform that we do messy stuff a lot, but 90% of my platform is literally for you and for ladies and this is the whole point of having somebody to talk us through this. Because we as mothers, and my heart goes out to anybody who has a child with a disability or anything, because that's a whole nother level of stress.
It is.
And then, not too often can you really carve out small time for yourself. Like if you watch Married to Medicine, I think Dr. Mimi has a great story this season because you see full circle. I don't think we've ever seen this on television where you're dealing with a child with autism and you have a child who's not dealing with it. How they have to do for her child, send her child somewhere else so she can just feel like a regular kid. And Mimi looked like she was ready to melt into the ground. So my heart goes out to you, and I'm glad you said something. And I'm glad you said something. And be vulnerable, right?
That's what we're here for. You're the one who decided to speak on it, but it's people who needed you to speak on it in the chat that won't, but they got what they needed because you came up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what this is all about. That's why I said I want us to show up as the best that we can show up for this year and going forward. So I really thank you for. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came up, and I hope.
I'm surprised my son is quiet because he's usually yelling my name like every 2 seconds. So at least he let me do this. So I'm
It's
glad
the
about
Lord. It's the Lord, honey. The Lord knew you had to say
It is. It is.
that.
That's all that is. You had to say that.
Yeah.
But yes. And
But
like,
thank you all for that too. And I enjoyed your platform, Melachon. I really do.
thank you.
So
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
I
I
do.
appreciate it so much. And I do all this for y'all. This it's very important that you all receive something. That I probably would not be here if I didn't think I could help somebody receive something. But that's good. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
You're so pretty too.
Well, I have my book bag.
It's
Is it
heavy.
heavy? Is it heavy? Okay. We're gonna unpack that thing. We got a
Okay.
whole year.
Okay. Yeah, but I
All right.
have it. Thank you.
All right, honey. We'll see you back in the chat.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. That was fantastic.
It was.
And that's what it's all about. So we have 10 more minutes. Is there something that we need to do at the very end?
Yes. So what I want for everybody to do for homework first, I'm gonna do y'all that, then we're gonna do highs and lows. Is I listen, I know this is gonna be hard. I know it. But healing hurts. It's the how you got broken hurt was hurtful, right?
I need some tissue.
So healing is gonna have to hurt too, because we're gonna have to heal the broken parts of you. So I want everybody to, first of all, when we get out this live, until the next, y'all got from Wednesday to Wednesday, okay? To get some tissue first, because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna cry.
Yeah.
And then I want you to get your journal or whatever. And I want you to write a letter to your younger self. And if you need to apologize to your younger self, I want you to do that. And then I want you to tell your younger self how you got better from whatever it is you was dealing with, or how you're going to get better.
That's gonna be a hard letter, child.
You ain't gonna have to read it to nobody.
Oh, okay, good.
But I am gonna ask you to every time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to know, because I want to know. People don't like journaling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like, I don't like the journal. You be like, I don't got nothing to talk about. Okay. And I say, if you don't have any issues, if you all good, tell me 3 things you're grateful for every day for the next 10 days.
What we're grateful for.
And then, if it's a person that you feel a way about, that you wouldn't normally even talk to them about it, write the letter to them. She said, this a lot. And that's the way we start. It's like an onion. You know that. The more you peel, the rougher it gets. But at the end, you get to throw all that unuseful stuff away. So if anybody had a takeaway from this very first session, put it in the chat.
I would like to say that I didn't realize that I was creating boundaries until I talked about what I did today. To be here. I do know that I did realize that I do inconvenience myself a lot. And I mean, for a lot of people, like for my daughter, in my relationship, in my friendships. And I realized that if I have to ask myself, well, do you really want to do this? Though that's the question that I have now for me.
Mm-hmm. Every time, say it. Do you want to do this? And if you say no, that's your answer.
Yeah.
That's right. The more you peel, the more you cry.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a release. People, like strong. When people say I'm using so strong,
Yeah.
you hurting yourself.
I don't even want to do that no more. I don't even want to be strong like that. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to be strong picking up anything physically, mentally, emotionally. I said that the other day. I was coming up the steps. I said, when we say soft girl era, it's not just a song. It is definitely a way of life, and that's hard to get there. But I want to be there a whole 100%.
Right. With yourself,
Mhm.
because it's just we are like robots. We are. That's just how we build.
She said, I put a lot on myself to do each day. I don't like to waste a minute of the day. So I do know at times I need to just stop and relax. Absolutely.
But can you? Can you stop and relax? That's gonna be your homework. What's her name? I want you
Nubian
to listen.
Mahogany.
If you one of those OCD people, or I have to be well structured, that's just how I am. Nobody's just how they are. You can change anything. 90 days, you can form a new habit. So people who say stuff like, well, I did that, I've been like that my whole life. It's time to change.
It's time to change.
It's time to change.
This is it. This and that's what we're gonna do for this year. This is a change. This is a change conversation. That's what we're doing for this year. That's my goal for my platform.
And the lady who just said that she don't want to waste a minute, I want you to take a timer. Get or your phone time. Set it for 10 minutes and sit in a chair. And I mean, do not move until that timer go off. And I bet you still live.
I'm gonna do that myself. I'm gonna do that with Nubian. Nubian, I'm gonna do that with you because being a creator, and it's very time consuming. There are shows you have to watch. There are things you have to be on top of, and it does. I mean, like literally posting 3 videos is like a 6-hour situation. You know, like when I say post, like you got to get it together. You know, hot topics. You're reviewing the show. As soon as you put hot topics out, bam, it's breaking news. So now you got to go back. You know, and then and I know, and they tell me, Millie Chan, we're gonna be here. You know, and I know that I have that in the back of my head, but I know for me, I love doing this, but I do also need to be here to do it. So
You gotta be present.
I'm learning.
You have to be present, and you cannot burn the, you know how they would say you burning the candle at both ends of the stick.
Mhm.
It's gonna get there, and you're gonna be just like, I don't talk because of being a therapist. They don't like for you to mention spiritual things, right? Unless the person open the door.
Yeah.
So I don't, but I am a firm believer in the Most High.
Mhm.
I know that if he brings you to it, he gonna bring you through it. You
Right.
can fight, kicking and screaming, but you gonna go through it.
Right.
And I also know that there is nothing that he won't do. Like everybody should know that the apple of his eye. Everybody. You should feel just like, okay, he loves me more than anybody. That's how you should feel.
Yeah.
But for people, you know, it's people, and when I say the Most High, like whatever your higher being is, it don't have to be what mine is. But I would want you to believe in something bigger than you.
Yeah.
Because if you're just believing in you, you're in trouble, sweetheart. Because you're gonna let you down and some other people too.
Oh, that is so good. That is so good. And the last comment was, I wrote a letter to my younger self, and when I did that, I felt free.
That's the goal.
That's
That
the goal.
is the goal.
Okay. I'm going to do that also. And that will be like some me time and, you know, just to release. So with that being said, we have our homework and we need to journal. We need to ask those 3 questions. Hold on. One thing that helps you reset on your busiest day? How do you recognize burnout, and what does it look like when your first response? What does your rest look like beyond sleep? What am I grateful for? and write your letter to your younger self.
Yeah.
I'm doing it
I
too,
expect for
Vivian.
you to have a challenge. That letter is going to be a challenge. And listen, I expect it because I know it. I've done it. But
Mhm.
we have just built a new community.
Oh, thank you, D. D said, I'm a work in progress. I have to take my own advice. Me too, D. Really trying to, even those of us that are strong have moments like this. I appreciate you for this. Absolutely. Because sometimes we need somebody to just throw it on. And even though y'all throw it on me, I'll call Laura, throw it on her. She calls somebody, throw it on them.
Baby, I'd be on that lady couch. I'd be like, hey, Miss such and such, I need to come to therapy. You gotta open it. She'd be like, come on. I'd be flying because hey, you can't carry everybody wait on you and think you're gonna be okay.
Now, what I am going to do, what you told Nubian to do, I'm gonna set a timer I'm gonna set my timer for 10 minutes.
And if 10 minutes is too much, go to 5. If
I'm gonna try 10. I'm gonna try 10. I'm gonna try 10.
Okay, and if 10 is like you like, oh my God, because y'all ain't used to this.
Okay, wait a minute. So no phone.
Nothing.
Can I write something? Because I can't sit down. I'm not gonna do that.
That's the goal.
Now that's a challenge.
You can't do nothing.
Just to, like, sit in this seat for 10 minutes.
I don't care if you listen to that rain. You can listen to your rain.
Okay.
You can listen to some music, but you're just going to sit with yourself. And if you start to cry, that's okay.
Okay. Oh, Pepper said, I'm scared to write to my younger self. I went to therapy 7 years ago and I was crying. Girl, look, Pepper, you think that, girl, if I sit in this chair for 10 minutes by myself, I'm going to be a wreck.
Probably. And you said you went. I know we got to get out.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, tell me the questions again. Let me write those questions down. Hold on. Hold on. Let me write it in the chat real quick. One thing that helps you reset on your busiest day. So
I got so much information for y'all. I done swiped the wrong way and I done lost my little paper. Oh, you writing it in the chat?
Uh-huh.
I know you was writing it down.
I did. I put it in my phone. Okay, that's the first one. One thing that helps you. I can't come up. That helps you reset on your busiest day. So this is the first question. One thing that helps you reset on your busiest day. Okay, the next one was. Oh, Antoinette said, when you write a letter to yourself, be honest with yourself so you can release yourself.
Yes, because what's the point? If you
don't lie. You only want to know the truth. You're the only one to know the truth.
Yeah. You're the only one. That's why we talked about that last night. People who go to therapy and lie to the therapist. Baby, you're not hearing me because I'm going to get paid. You are wasting your time. If you come into therapy trying to make me believe you okay when you know you ain't okay.
Okay, you said, how do you recognize burnout and what?
How do you recognize when you're near burnout and what's your first response?
And what is your first response?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to put 2 N's in there.
And you got what does rest look like for you beyond sleep, right?
I'm putting that up next.
Okay.
Okay, this is the second one. And this one is, what does rest look like beyond sleep? That's a good question.
Because we don't know what it is.
Okay, she said, I posted the link to my documentary with some of my story. Oh, where did you post it, D? That's the third question. And then you need to write a letter to your younger self, or just write a letter.
To whomever. If you're young, if you had some people had a great childhood. We can't take that away. But it's in your journey,
Ooh.
there is something or someone you dealt with that hurt you. And that's what I want you to get out.
Yeah, okay. D, you gonna have to message me on Instagram in my inbox, and then so I can know what you're talking about. She said I posted the link to my documentary with some of my story. Okay, send it to me in my inbox. Okay, y'all got your assignment. You got your backpacks. You can carry your backpack.
You can take them back. No, carry them backpacks. Take them off. Put them in the corner. But tomorrow, I want you to put that thing back on. And as you go through the day, if something overwhelms you and you don't process it, go ahead and put it in that book bag. Y'all gonna be crawling before long. But we're gonna get that stuff out of that book bag.
I'm here for it. I'm here for getting stuff out the book bag. Laura, I really, really appreciate you coming. And we'll probably do this next Wednesday at the end of Hot Topics because I think this is better. It's just trying to do it at the beginning. So we'll do this next Wednesday at the end of Hot Topics. We'll check our assignments, and after that, we might do it every other 2 weeks. Like
we can do it if that's what you need to do. Because I want to give time because it's a lot. Okay. I want to give time for you to even. I don't want you to feel rushed about writing. I don't want y'all to feel rushed about writing it. It's a hard. So maybe 2 weeks would be perfect because you can settle in, fight with yourself. You're gonna tussle with yourself back and forth a little bit, and then one day you're just gonna be like, "Let me go and write it," and know that it's gonna be painful because it's gonna be painful.
We'll do it next week so we can do our homework assignment. We'll get that back. And then after that, we'll do it every other week. Okay. And we'll do it at the end of Hot Topics. So it'll be like the last 30 minutes or the last 45 minutes. After we get our Hot Topics done, that'll be what we do at the end of it. Okay. So
this is way too heavy to do before Hot Topics.
Yes. But I really appreciate you, Laura. I had a vision for this year, and you are helping me help it come to fruition. So I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate all of you in this chat. D, it's going to be okay. We're here. And I might come live again. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Founders Day. And Friday, I'm going to be doing something. So I might come live on Saturday morning. We might do a live Saturday morning. Maybe. I'm not saying definitely, but just look for the back signal.
Let me see this one more thing. If you need to talk to me or have questions or anything really, please inbox me.
Okay, that's what we need to know. What's your information, Laura? Where can we find you?
Come on TikTok.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Therapy _mindset
therapy _. Hold on, girl. Mindset
_LMSW.
THEARPY
_MINDSET
_LMSW.
Right.
Okay, so this is where you can find her. And on Facebook, this is where you can find her on TikTok. So, and then like even like your questions, we don't even have to know who it is. We can let her know if it's something you want to talk about on the live, and she can just talk about it, because there are stipulations because she's in Alabama and we're all over the other parts of the world. So we're doing a very broad conversation.
Yeah. So
a broad conversation.
I keep having to say this stuff. So if you live in New Mexico, Arizona, California, or Alabama, I'm licensed in all those states.
Oh, okay. So she could be your therapist.
I can get you to Psychology Today, and I can help you pick a therapist, or just give you some people that I know that are good. But I also want everybody to know you don't have to stay with one therapist. If they don't fit your vibe, just quit going till you find somebody that fits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you are a very good fit for all of us. And I think we have our assignments. And I'm excited about next week when we unpack everything. And then, I want people to come and talk if you want to, because usually when at this point, this is our core group right here. So this we got us. So she said, are you on the Black Girl Therapy website?
No.
She said no. Not in Oklahoma. I know.
Oh, no, ma'am.
We need her. We need her in all 50 states.
It costs too much. It costs too much.
Well, I picked the right one. I picked the right person. I'm glad you were on my live. I'm glad I did that live and you were there, because I saw her on there and I knew that I wanted a therapist for us, and because I needed somebody that had a license and could help us. Oh, she said I spelled therapy wrong. THERAPY. Oh, my bad.
TH. It's like, this is gonna sound so crazy.
Oh no, no. I spelled it wrong in the thing. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. What was the first part? What was the first part of your handle?
Therapy.
No, is that what it is? That's the first part, therapy.
Underscore mindset underscore LMSW.
Therapy underscore LMSW.
Mm-hmm.
THERAPY, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, there we go. I don't want to send nobody in the wrong place. She says in the
They'll
chat.
be like, what? I appreciate everybody for coming. Hey, we're going to work this thing out and we're going to become our best selves.
I'm excited. That's the whole point. So, y'all, this has been a great live. Y'all have been wonderful. Y'all have a good night. And we'll see you back for live Hot Topics. Laura will be with us next Wednesday. Laura, say the same. And then we'll do every other week after that. And I may be on a morning live on Saturday. I just got to see how Friday goes. So I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
See y'all later. Sending hugs.
I know. Bye, y'all.